good, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, pretty good, man. Yeah, just well, trying to get by. That's all from over here in Wales, UK, and all that. But yeah, yeah, it's going good, going really good. Um, yeah. So thank you for everyone who's joined and watched.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I'm Luis from Wales, UK, and you're watching Vandercast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Vandercast. We are here. I love it, and we get to have some awesome conversations. And I'm very, very, very excited, and very glad, and very grateful to have friends like you, man, to be able to kind of help make sense of things that are going on in the world. So,
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean, like, we haven't met each other in real life, but we met like on Facebook and all ever. I mean, you live over the other side of the world, and you're like one of the most honest people I ever met, and probably one of
thanks.
the best streamers I ever met as well. Like, you play like Borderlands 3 and all that. It's great, It's really interesting to watch others play.
Thanks,
Like
man. You guys have been a
few
big
other
part of
games
the
that
motivation for me to do that kind of stuff, though. And I really appreciate that too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, same here. I mean, like gaming is a huge a huge community like going on around Twitch and all that and
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah,
But
for sure.
anyways,
I can't believe how
yeah.
fast we're growing daily now. I mean, it's unbelievable. We're getting in between 10 to 20 new people a day, man, across some of these platforms. It's
That's
unbelievable.
crazy. Yeah, that's really crazy. I mean, I'm glad to be a part of the community, man. I mean, absolutely, absolutely, it's a huge honor.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. It's like I said, it's also an honor to be your friend too. So, and if what's I have a fun fact for everybody. If you go to my YouTube channel and look at the what is it? The channel trailer that's on top. It's the Pokemon drum cover that I did. And if you look at the date, it says November 2nd, 2018, and that was the day I committed to, being a content creator on the internet and actually doing this and trying to make a career out of it. And ever since then, I've put out about 40 videos since then, like edited videos over the last 2 years, but mostly within the last 8 months. And I'm very excited, dude. Some of them were games, but okay, that's not entirely true. It hasn't just been 48, by the way. It has been also 39
Yeah.
episodes of Chill Vibes because we did those on
Oh yeah.
Facebook. And one of these
Oh
days,
yeah. I remember. Yeah.
yeah, one of these days I need to go through the Facebook and I need to download all those episodes and I need to upload them to their own playlist as a past sort of homage if people want to watch like original stuff that we did, from 2 years ago, how we started all this. Our original plans and where we are now are just, I don't want to say they're completely different, they're just more refined. So, and
Yeah.
that and
Yeah.
that's
Absolutely.
yeah, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today. So if you want to go ahead and get into our topic about like I believe we said that we want to talk about like depression and anxiety and how to overcome that and stuff, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
so going ahead,
We're getting to it.
yeah. So what do you think about depression? Just going ahead and give us a little like, quick sort of idea of what you know it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my laptop in the background, by the way. Sorry about that.
You're good. You're good.
I'm basically right. My representation of depression, right? I have a new representation of last
Mm-hmm.
time it was like a dark demon latching onto my back. But this time I have a new representation. It's called a melancholy goblin.
I like that.
And this goblin literally sucks all the mental energy out of you. Like out of you mentally, physically.
Yeah.
And it also laughs in your face as well. Like you cannot do anything about it. But here's a fact for you. Here's a fact for you, Nick. Um, de- Depression affects over 18 million adults, 1 in 10 in any given year.
Wow. Really? I didn't know that statistic was that high. That's unbelievable. I could honestly
Yeah,
believe that though, man. Wow. Thank you
yeah,
for sharing that
definitely.
statistic. That means
Yeah,
one in
that's
every
no
10 people I
problem.
see, I'm gonna give them a hug.
Yeah,
One in
yeah,
every 10 people I'm
definitely.
gonna see, one person's getting a fucking hug.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like it's the best medicine for like to heal like a hurting soul, a hurting soul when they're
Indeed,
going through
man.
like this type of garbage like surrounding them in their minds, like racing
Yeah.
against time and all that.
Yeah, indeed.
But but the way to combat this nasty little bugger, you you need to contact all your friends, your mum, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, anyone, anyone who you're close to, contact them, and also have a daily routine whatever you're into. I mean, like you can go camping with friends, or you can pass your local driver's license, well, local bookie place
Yeah.
for your own job, or you can even pass your driver's license, which is a brilliant thing. And and also right, if whenever don't ever feel like you're worthless or non-meaningful,
Mm-hmm.
because you absolutely mean the world to anyone who is in your life.
I agree.
Trust me on it.
I agree. I
I
agree,
mean,
man.
like, I mean, like, if you don't get up and like do something like the way you love, it becomes even worse. I mean
Mm-hmm.
the I mean the melancholy goblin will win, and he will sit there and laugh at you. But all you gotta do is powerhouse clothesline that little bugger to the dirt and say to him, "Screw you. This is my life. I control it."
That's exactly right, dude. You take back control. I love that. I love that. And
Yeah,
so allow me to segue into something real quick about taking control. So that melancholy goblin, in my opinion, okay, from a scientific point of view, represents
yeah,
the autopilot, excuse me, that most people are kind of under, this hypnotic brainwashing, unconscious brainwashing of like obey, sleep, eat, work, obey, obey. And if you remember from They Live, it's kind of like that, man. It's this
yeah,
subconscious goblin who leads you down this autopilot to nothingness, and then laughs at you for like you said, not taking control. So the internal monologue is the most important thing a person can have, in my personal opinion. And my dad and I and my partner and I have a really half
yeah,
joke but
definitely.
half truth that we say to each other. It's kind of like you talk to yourself, because sometimes you need expert advice. That's kind of a joke, but I mean, you got to really consider
Yeah.
where these phrases come from
Oh,
sometimes. It's interesting to
yeah,
think about. That's all.
absolutely. It's like very similar to the John Carpenter film They Live,
Mm-hmm.
and that is fantastic film, by the way.
Oh, yes.
And
Top three for me, for
it,
sure. Favorite films of all
yeah,
time.
and also like with like what you said about like the melancholy goblin and all that, like when they put on the glasses
Mm-hmm.
in the film, we can we don't need to put on the glasses because
Mm-hmm.
it's there mentally in our minds, sort of burned in our minds. But
Mm-hmm.
it's I'm not saying like the the goblin is real. I'm saying like if
It's
it's like a
metaphorical.
representation,
Yeah.
it's metaphorical. Yeah, yeah,
I love it.
and it's all and it's also well, you know, it can be like deep detained like with happiness
Yeah.
and like love and care. So all you need to do is love yourself, love everyone around you, do what you love doing, game play the game what you love playing. And
Exactly. Isn't that what the Beatles said? All you need is love.
mm,
That's right,
yeah,
man. That's
definitely.
exactly right, dude. That's
Yeah,
actually,
definitely.
I feel like that was something I touched on in the podcast episode I put out today about you got to get in touch with that internal part of you. Okay, so yeah, that internal monologue, okay, will lead you to parts of yourself, caricature traits and flaws and stuff that you might not necessarily like at first. Well, that's kind of the point, because the
Yeah,
path of spiritual enlightenment starts with your ability to admit to yourself and be transparent and honest with yourself, so that way you can start making improvements to yourself, because it's not a matter of changing you, it's a matter of taking you from this raw piece of mud covered wrought iron and then putting you through a crucible of a baptism through fire, where it heats you up and it burns off all these impurities, which goes back to that metaphorical soul coal that I was talking about before, about how a person, when they go through their enlightenment process, goes through their dark work, getting rid of the parts of themselves that they don't like anymore, throwing away the bad, keeping the good, and
yeah,
you're like cleaning your spirit to become this pure, shining, brilliant gemerald that just gleams energy. And it's really woo woo to talk about it like that, but I mean, it's really, there really is a vibrational sense to this. Like, people can really feel when you're in a good mood or in a bad mood, man. You ever heard the Alan
mm,
Watts, the Alan Watts prickly and gooey mentality philosophy that he talks about?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
so
think so. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, so for those who don't know, I'll just touch on it really fast. Alan Watts, a wonderful philosopher, talks about how there's like three ways of being, in his opinion, that he's kind of observed. And like, there's the prickly philosophy, where you're just kind of tight and like anxious all the time, and you have this really prickly personality, and people just say that you're like needly, and it's just like, your spirit like pokes me, man. It's very needly and sharp. And then you have this gooey mentality, that these people are just kind of like goo. They're just like, okay, whatever, okay, I'll do it, whatever. And then Alan Watts talks about neither of these are optimal at all. You have to be the prickly goo. You have to be able to go, no, I do not like that, or yes, I really like this. Let's keep doing this, whatever, when the time comes. And that comes from the internal monologue. You know, that comes from that knowing
absolutely.
of,
Yeah, 100%.
that, thank you, that exactly, because you
Yeah,
have experienced this. And that's kind of how I like surmising all this, is that this is something that you can't be taught. You have to just kind of get beat up enough in life or whatever to realize, oh wait, that's what's going on. You know, it's you can't be taught this. You have to experience it. So I like that. I
yeah,
like how the best lessons in life are shit that you have to experience, and not so much stuff that you can be taught. You know.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like,
It
like
reminds me of being a
when.
programmer a lot.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like when life hits you hard, you gotta get back up and you gotta face it.
Yeah,
You know.
dude. Yeah, dude. You take that Mike Tyson punch to the face and you say, "Ouch, that hurts, but that's okay, cause I'm still here." And you
Yeah,
just keep going on, man. What did Joe Dirt
yeah,
say? KBO,
definitely.
keep buggering on. That's right. Plant that garden, dude. Plant that garden. So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
definitely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Here's a thing, man. People have been struggling with mental health during lockdown all over the world. I mean, a lot, increasing anxiety, depressive states, and sometimes even meltdowns during the stay at home rules. And like a buddy of mine has really bad anxiety, so he has to use a vape to calm him down. And when he's like out and about outside his house and that, and the depression can have the same effect,
Yeah.
but this time with sadness
Oh
and the
yeah.
loss of energy.
Oh yeah.
But it's an awful feeling when you're feeling low and have 0% of mental energy lately. And I also have a college buddy of mine who had a few moments of really bad panic attacks
Oh
and that
wow.
but not before during class. And I can see him in class on his expression on his face, fear and anguish,
Oh
as I
man.
know he as I know he lost his mom.
Mm.
He lost his mom like in 2018, and it's absolutely gut wrenching if you think of it. during like when I lost my great grandparents and uncle, I developed some form of anxiety and depression,
Oh
which
yeah.
are very which were on an occasional bad days. But I'm mostly okay. But just to let your viewers know at home know that you are not alone. We are here as one, and
Mm-hmm.
we're here to fight the inner demons in us and to help others overcome the ongoing war of anxiety and depression.
Yes.
And we can do this 100%. I believe
Yes.
each and every one of you
Yes.
watching this right now, ladies and gentlemen, you are one warrior combating these
Mm-hmm.
demons that's making us sad and low. But you are the absolute guardian angels of today's world and the beacon of hope, and also to bring light and happiness, love and care to others around you. And that's the most God's honest truth.
Boom.
And that's what I have to
This
say.
man's dropping truth bombs over here. I love it. Thank you, Luis. That was magical. That was
There's no
good,
problem.
man.
I had to get out. I have to get out, bro. I mean, like, it's like I need to get off my chest, because I've been like, like
Yeah.
pretty like today I've been really happy and all that because I celebrate my two of my best friends' 25th birthday. So
Uh-huh.
shout out to them. Happy 25th birthday. But
Yeah, definitely.
anyways,
Happy
yeah,
birthday to them.
yeah, happy birthday to you both. But anyways,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's awesome,
but
man.
that's pretty much my representation.
I think,
So
if I'm not mistaken, speaking of friends, you, I think, were the first major Twitch follower I got. Because if you remember 2 years ago, I had, what, 30 Twitch followers? 28,
yeah,
26. I
yeah,
remember when I had 21 Twitch followers. I'm at 170 something now, but like, still, I remember when we first started this and we had none. And I had no TikTok followers, and now we're at 17,000 TikTok followers. 6,000 Facebook
yeah,
followers. It's incredible how far we have come with just determination and consistent everyday hard work. No, I think it's kind of funny now that nobody can tell me that I can't run my own business, or two, I can never keep a good job. Because this is
uh,
8 months in this work, or
no,
2 years and 8 months in this work, so it is what it
yeah,
is,
yeah,
But the the
absolutely,
the curve for this kind of stuff is 5 years, but that's okay because it's worth it.
yeah,
It really is. If you have a good message that you want to put out, just do it. Just do it. And that's my words of encouragement for
yeah,
this episode is just, you know, depression will beat you down if you let it. And I
yeah,
100% wanted to recap real quick on what you said. Please tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. Let them know, hey, if you see me
absolutely,
like doing this or like this, come talk to me. Bring me some food. Do something. Let's exercise. Let's do something. Bring me a milkshake. Something
exactly,
that's going to help me feel better and take my mind off of whatever it is that I'm thinking about, because that's the trick. Yep, that's the trick.
exactly, yeah,
And the more you do it and the more
yeah,
often you'll do it, the easier it becomes, and the less often that you will end up having to do it until you have to do it none at all. And you will be cured, man. And you can cure yourself without pharmaceuticals and all that bull-ish, but you have to really
yeah,
want to get better. You have to really want to get better and to seek help from not just
yeah,
internalizing the pain. You have
100%,
to actually like talk to people and be with people, and that
yeah,
sociological connection is really half the battle, and the other half is violence. No, I'm just kidding. G.I. Joe. ADHD. No, the other half is unconditional love and kindness and acceptance from everybody around you and what you're having to go through until you get better, because you will get better. The constant
yeah,
reminder of I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna be better. I am
yeah,
better. I am better. I am better. I am better. Oh my God, I'm better. Yay, I'm better. And then you're done.
yeah,
So it's a
yeah,
lifelong battle,
definitely,
though. It really is, but it gets so much easier to convince yourself that it is true, because remember, okay, so I feel like this is a good way to go ahead and end. So do you remember me talking to you about those those spiritual shields that a person will have, about how
yeah, yeah,
about how the fear of the world will coat your brain in a false layer of reality, making you think that you are dumber than you really are. And then whenever you learn to kind of like lift through that shadow, through that darkness, you actually understand that you're strong as hell, and you can lift a lot more than you thought, psychologically, physically, and mentally. And it's just like, oh my gosh. And then you get to this point where it's just like, damn, I really can do anything I want, you know. And that's what I'm here for, is to kind of heal myself through healing other people. I realize that that is the best way that I help myself, is talking through these concepts, because it helps my brain understand them even deeper, and on some level people can understand them in their own way and gain some insight from that. So I love it, and I really am honored that people have actually started to come to request doing these podcasts and stuff. So that's awesome, man. I really appreciate you coming on, dude, for real. So
absolutely. It's an honor to have to be on to be on the Vandercast by here, and I really appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely, my dude. And many, many, many more times will you be on the episode, be on the TV show. So I can't wait, bro. Pretty soon, what we'll have to do is we'll have to have you cast in with a video source, so we could do a video call. And then what I could do is put that on there as well, and we can do video chats, and I'll record those. So that'd be really cool too, man. See, this is all. This is all going to be able to happen if we get enough support. So let me just go ahead and close this out real quick. Thank you to everybody watching this on YouTube. No, I appreciate you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, Luis, I appreciate you too. I cannot wait to be able to come and visit you in the UK, to where we can do some episodes from over there. That's going to be a lot of fun to get to talk to you and Kyrain. So shout out to you, Kyrain. Love you, buddy. I hope you guys.
Shout out to you, Kieran Cooper. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you and Izzy are doing okay.
Yeah.
And thank you for having me on again, Nick.
Absolutely, my dude.
To be honest, man. I can't wait until the day you come to Cardiff and we can hang out for the day and night.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun, dude. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and like, I want you guys to like give me a tour and stuff of some cool stuff, because I've never actually gotten to really go out of the country like that. So this is gonna be my first time probably. So that'll be fun, man. That'll be awesome. I can't wait, dude. I look forward to it.
Oh yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's gonna be a great night. I can show you Fuel Rock Club in Cardiff.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing me about that place. Yeah, they've had a bunch of good acts come through there. Yeah, I remember. That's awesome. Go ahead.
They're still fighting financially.
That's cool.
But they're still going strong. Hopefully,
nice.
we'll be able to get enough funding for it to come back. Because it's part of a little group, business thing called Green Room.
Mm-hmm.
And the Green Room has put a fundraiser out, and it's going to be raising like a couple of £1,000 towards the funding of the to keep the business alive and all that. But I hopefully it'll reach its goal, and it'll reopen to the public again.
That would be great, man. Here's one to hope, man, for sure, that this virus starts going away.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, like over here in Wales, the rate of infections are declining rapidly. So we're coming back to normality in December, hopefully.
Oh wow, yeah. I hope everything goes back to normal by the beginning of next year. That would be wonderful. But we'll see.
Fantastic.
But hey, man, I just really want to appreciate you coming on, and we're gonna go ahead and end it for here. This is a pretty nice chunky steak that people are gonna be able to digest, and I'm very excited to get this on the air. So let me go ahead and end it here. I can't even speak, so we can go ahead and go live. But yeah, give me just a few minutes, and we'll chat some more.
Okay.
All right, hell yeah. Thank you, Luis. You are the man. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. All right, y'all have a good one. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so everybody, thank you so much. Please, in the comments, if you liked what you're seeing, you can always support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing our podcast, sharing our streams. I really want to say thank you to everybody who has requested that these start coming out. These are really a really good way for me to start monologuing all my thoughts and the conversations that I have with people. So thank you very much. I just wanted to say, please hit that notification button so that way you guys can see when our videos go live and everything and when they're premiering. So y'all have a great one. We'll see you guys on the lives. Don't forget, we do stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9:30 to 10 p.m. That's when we get started, Eastern Standard Time. So thank you guys. Till next time.